Hi, y'all. I just want to welcome you to the Texas State Counseling Center Training Program website. I'm Dr. Claire Duffy, and I am an associate director here and also the training director. So hopefully watching this video will give you a better indication of what it would be like if you were here. So just sit back, relax, and get to know us a little bit better.
Welcome to Texas State University, located in the beautiful city of San Marcos, Texas, which is conveniently within 1 hour of both Austin and San Antonio. San Marcos is known for its beautiful river that stays a refreshing 72 degrees year-round. You can often find university staff, students, and people from the community all enjoying a fun day of tubing, kayaking, or relaxing by the river. San Marcos has plenty of hiking trails to explore with over 2,000 acres of scenic natural area and is home to the largest outlet mall in the state of Texas. Looking for other types of fun? Check out downtown, which is known as the Square, where you can find shopping, food, and experience the diverse art and culture of the local community. The university is the largest employer in San Marcos and serves around 40,000 students from all over the country and world. The Texas State University Counseling Center is located on the 5th floor of the LBJ Student Center. Come on in, get to know us, and learn more about our dedication to training.
Hi there, I am Dr. Rebecca Gonzalez. You can call me Rebecca. I am a psychologist here at the Counseling Center, and I also coordinate the practicum program.
Hi, my name is Dr. Alyssa Fernandez. I am a licensed psychologist. I'm the intern seminar coordinator. I do couples therapy, and I also help coordinate the postdoctoral residency program.
Hi, I'm Dr. Richard Martinez. I'm a senior psychologist and assistant director here at the Counseling Center.
Hi, my name is Dr. Claudia Carroll. I'm one of the supervising psychologists here at Texas State Counseling Center.
We are a really well-rounded site, so we are not a huge counseling center. We're also not a tiny counseling center. So the nice thing about that for us is that you really get to do a little bit of everything.
My favorite thing about training here at the CC is being able to do different things. So not only seeing clients, we get to do different things like groups, consultation.
You get to play all the different roles that we play here at the university and the counseling center. You get trained in initial consultations. You get trained in intakes. You get trained in individual therapy. You get trained in group therapy. You may get trained in multiple types of group therapy. You also get trained in a variety of different types of assessments.
I like how it kind of switches up the group of the day. It just makes it less boring. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, just cut that out.
So the Texas State Counseling Center really promotes professional development for all of the interns through a variety of ways, but one of my favorite ways is through the didactic seminars that we offer. So for 2 hours every week, interns attend seminars that are given by professionals both from within the counseling center as well as outside of the counseling center on a variety of topics.
I would say one of my favorite things is the didactics. I mean, there's decades of knowledge, specifically working with students across a lot of populations. So just being able to tap that as a resource, people have specialties, are really passionate about certain topics. So just to glean that, it's been great.
You also get to provide primary supervision to our practicum students while you're here.
So we have 3 levels of training. We have our practicum level, the predoctoral internship, and then postdoctoral residency. And the way that interns supervise here at the center is they actually serve as primary supervisors to practicum students.
I think outreach is a critical part of the internship experience. Our interns get an opportunity to be engaged in several different forms of outreach, whether that be presenting, tabling, program development, research for those programs, and they really get to be mentored by our professional staff throughout that experience. I find that interns really enjoy that process because they're able to connect with students at a different level and really start to be themselves and let out things like their sense of humor that they might not fully be able to do in the therapy room. So it's one of those really exciting opportunities that our interns tend to get pretty pumped about and leave those experiences feeling more energized than how they came into the room.
Our staff is very passionate about group therapy. Almost everyone on staff runs a group and everyone supports group therapy. So it's something that we're guaranteeing that interns are going to get some experience with while they're here. We have 12, 13 different types of groups, some of which are more psychoeducational in structure, some are more process or identity based. And so interns are matched with supervisors to help provide that mentoring and that co-leadership training throughout both semesters.
How would you describe our staff in one word?
One word.
Genuine.
I was gonna say that.
Invested.
Welcoming. Hardworking, incredibly hardworking.
Lively.
Say kind, one of the kindest staffs that I've ever worked for.
Just one.
If I had to describe our staff in one word, I would use the word consistent.
Supportive.
A ton of fun. We work hard, but we also play hard. We have a ton of fun here.
We are a group of people who know just how hard it is to do the work that we're doing. And so we support each other as we do that work. I appreciate being able to laugh with colleagues, being able to get support when I need to, consult with people as needed, and I've never felt like that was something that I couldn't do here, and that's something that's so important to me. I think that we are really a team.
You know, nobody's perfect, but I think it's a great place to work. It's very relationship oriented. You can kind of be yourself here, which I think is a really great way to be able to be at work. And then you also get to work with everybody who works here. We're not so large that you kind of get lost in our system. You really become part of our staff and part of our culture here. And so I think that's a really important piece about working here.
Honestly, I was so shocked how welcoming everyone was. I even questioned it like for the first couple of weeks, like, why everyone is so kind. And it's true, like, what week is this? Like, y'all still are kind and welcoming and consistent and helpful. So I really feel it, like y'all really practice what you preach, and I feel it.
And I think going off of what you said, I felt very, very welcome here from the very beginning. There hasn't been a point where I've been like, oh, I'm anxious about talking to this person or that person. It feels like everybody I can go and talk to, and everyone here is supportive for me.
Well, to go off the group therapist that I am, relational. We're all in relationship with each other, and we're all connected in different ways with different people on staff, but it feels very warm and connected.
I really enjoy being able to learn about, my supervisees' goals and what they are wanting to get out of the training process, what's important to them, what brought them to the field, the identities that are important to them as they walk through the world.
I think the most important thing to me is to be able to give back some of what I've received. And I've received some great mentorship, some amazing supervising.
My favorite part of being a supervisor here at the Counseling Center is really being able to connect with our interns and watch them grow and really start to identify and build upon their strengths, and seeing them leave as confident and inspired and invested psychologists in working with college student mental health.
So training is important for me, particularly for our interns and our postdoctoral residents, because it's that last year that you get to find out who you are as a therapist and take all the things that you've learned throughout the years and put them together to form that identity.
I think another thing that you may not know about us if you haven't been here before is that we've got a really amazing student population. We are a Hispanic serving institution. We also have around 40 to 50% of our students who are first generation students. We're a majority minority university, and we just have some really lively and thriving populations on our campus that make it a really enjoyable place to work.
My favorite part of training so far has been the amount of diverse clientele I've been able to see so far. I mean, it feels like every single person that I've seen has been from a different walk of life, different background. It's given me a really good perspective, and I think really enhanced my training skills.
So as a former trainee in our postdoc program, I really value the opportunity to work another year under supervision and have some support and guidance as I just honed my skills for one extra year.
So I completed my pre-doctoral internship here at Texas State, here at the Counseling Center, and I was lucky enough to stay on as a postdoctoral resident. So I was here for 2 years of training. When a position opened up, I made my way back as fast as I could to apply to a psychologist position, and really grateful that I was able to come back, because I really enjoyed my training time here, and I know that the staff here is really invested in training, and that was something really important to me.
If you're not ready to, go out there on your own as a clinician, postdoc gives you like a cushion between graduation and going out on your own as a licensed psychologist. You do have more freedom, which is really nice, but you also have the cushion of supervision still, which is a really good way to soak up more training before you go out on your own.
I also think that one of the important things about knowing what it would be like here is that we know that this is a really tough year. It's a very stressful year for people. So we really want to make sure that we're balancing for you, being able to really challenge you so that you grow as much as you're hoping to grow during your internship year, but also doing that with a lot of support around trainings and just support kind of given to you by other staff members. I think one of the greatest gifts that we have to offer is not just the training, but it is all of our amazing staff that we have.
I can genuinely say staff that are here are invested in being here and invested in training. So if you were to come here, you'd really feel like our staff has your back. We're really interested in what you want to get out of this experience, and we'll go that extra mile to make sure that you get that.
It's structured in a way that you clearly know how you're going to meet the objectives, meet the requirements of the program, but also loose enough that it doesn't feel rigid.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they've really struck the perfect balance between having things super organized and well laid out, so you don't have a lot of anxiety about, what's to come. But at the same time, there's a sense of it kind of feeling organic, and you can just be yourself.
It feels like there's a lot of structure and support here, which is something I greatly appreciate that I don't necessarily know if all other sites may be offering.
The work that we do is really hard sometimes, but we also have fun with it, and we have fun with each other, and that's kind of how we take care of each other to help us get through the very important work that we do.
Yeah, I think that was an important piece for me in my growth and development and on internship, was really feeling cared for. Like I felt like staff wanted me to take care of myself. They wanted me to be honest about like, hey, how's your load right now? Like, do you need any support? And I always felt like I could go to senior staff members for advice on just how to manage different aspects of working full-time for the first time,
I would say that, going to internship can be like intimidating to just even think about, but I can say that I'm confident that I'll be able to have like work-life balance, that this is not going to be overwhelming. Everything is going to get accomplished. And I feel good about that.
So one of the great things about our program is that interns have access to the same benefits that permanent staff members have. So wellness time, so you get 30 minutes a day of wellness time that you can use to go for a walk, get some fresh air, or anything that you feel like is helpful for your own mental health. And we also have opportunities for remote work when needed, as well as opportunities for comp time. So if you're ever working late after work, you're able to kind of use that time or bank it and use it at a later time.
So what are you waiting for?
Come join us.